Hello everybody, this is the Byron Joker, and today we are going to be watching the Nintendo Direct. So, yep, that's what we're doing. It was kind of a surprise to me, a very, very surprise Nintendo Direct. Yeah, it's didn't really have any time to set a lot of this up, so it's just gonna be me. And they said it was going to be like just 30 minutes. So that's said it's just gonna be 30 minutes. So didn't really feel like, you know, it's like if it's only 30 minutes and it was kind of like a surprise thing, then, you know, maybe like the stuff we're seeing is, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so how are we all doing? I got my Kirby shirt here, because, you know, Nintendo. If you can't beat it, eat it. Alright. Alright, people are going to say hi. Saying hi, saying howdy, saying what up. Oh yeah, speaking of Black Ops, yeah, Black Ops 4 just got announced today. I feel nothing, and I'm sad that I feel nothing for it. It's like, Call of Duty used to be something really special to me, and it just slowly but surely wore me down. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hi everyone. The time has come for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide. I have lots of information to share about upcoming games for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. Up first, some Nintendo 3DS headlines.
It's the biggest collection in this microgame series.
Ooh, WarioWare!
The latest in the WarioWare series is coming to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. Which means there's a new way to play Wario's strangely satisfying microgames. Classics and new additions. There are 300 microgames to enjoy, making this the biggest entry in the series.
You know, I kind of want the... Oh, Brucey Nymph, thank you for the $2.
Use the touchscreen and microphone. Only Wario could come up with this many control schemes. Think fast. What playstyle is required for this one? Better figure it out and dig that crazy action while it's hot. Hey,
you know, they could get a lot of indie developers to make a game like this.
This is the most jam-packed game in the series yet. Just look at that face. Even Wario.
It's like, that'd be cool if like Nintendo like got a whole bunch of like indie developers together to help make a WarioWare game. That'd be awesome.
Get ready for pulse-pounding post-apocalyptic races and battles. Race down enemy Groks and rock them in battle to defend frontier villages. Yes, sir. Action meets tower defense in Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers. This time, the Red Flash himself, Dylan, will team up with your own animalized Mii character. Be strategic and use your whole team. What in tarnation? Your friend's Mii characters can join the team as gunners. Well, you'll need their help to face each wave of transforming monsters. Who or what will you and Dylan get tangled up with? Never mind that. There's an enemy invasion to stop, and a frontier in desperate need of some heroes. A demo version of the game will be available for download May 10th. The full game, Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers, rolls into Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS May 24th. Are the brothers and Bowser still better together? Nintendo DS classic Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story is back for more gut-busting adventures. Mario and Luigi have been tasked with finding a cure for the Blorbs, a disease threatening all life in the Mushroom Kingdom. But thanks to Fawful, both brothers have been devoured by Bowser, and so their journey takes them deep into the belly of the beast, leaving Bowser to scour the kingdom for the
All
cure.
right.
The only
Bowser's
way forward
Inside
is to change
Story
between the bros
remake.
and Bowser.
That's awesome.
The big bad will even beef up for monstrous boss battles fit for a king. Take him down in this action-packed RPG. And, uh-oh, looks like his boy wants in on the action. Find out what happens behind the scenes in the untold
Alright,
story
I
of
actually
Bowser
really
Jr.
liked this
When Mario
second
and Luigi,
mode
Bowser's
in
Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s
I
journey
actually really like the
launches
second
in
mode in the
2019.
remake of Superstar Saga. That was a lot of fun.
Here's
But
the
I'm a little
scoop on
surprised that we're not
Detective
doing one for
Pikachu,
Partners
plus
in
the new
Time.
amiibo. Something
That's
about
weird.
this Pikachu is a little different. He's gruff,
You agree with me, don't you?
runs his mouth,
Hey, don't boss me around.
likes coffee,
This hi-hat blend is as delicious as ever.
and no one knows why. Welcome to Rhyme City, where humans and
Eh,
Pokemon
not as weird as the
usually live in
Pokemon
harmony.
movie.
But recently, Pokemon have been behaving oddly and running amok.
So there's a fake
Luckily,
alibi.
a boy named Tim and Detective Pikachu are on the case, facing each mystery head-on.
Quick attack! How was that? Did I do it?
As of today, the game is available for pre-purchase in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS. Crack the case with Detective Pikachu when the game
That just looks so
launches March
silly and I
23rd.
want it.
Plus, keep your eyes peeled for this extra-large Detective Pikachu amiibo figure, which launches the same day. That mysterious mansion has reappeared in the Nintendo 3DS remake.
Oh. Oh! Oh yes! Yes! Yes!
Nintendo GameCube classic Luigi's Mansion has been remade for
Oh my
Nintendo 3DS.
gosh! Yes! Remake for Luigi's Mansion, man! Woo!
Fans of the Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon game can now explore the original mansion where Mario went missing.
Don't say the
Luigi's
word
something
Mario
of a
missing
scaredy
and Luigi's
cat.
Mansion in the same
Classic
sentence.
ghosts and traps
Don't
are
do
no
that.
match for his vacuum cleaner. Besides, the mansion's map will be displayed on the bottom screen. If you work up the courage, fight the ghosts of your past battles in the new Boss Rush mode. Luigi's Mansion for Nintendo 3DS launches this year. That's all for Nintendo 3DS.
Okay. That's a great one to
So
end
far, so
on.
good? Well, let's keep the headlines coming. It's time for Nintendo Switch.
Kirby can even make friends with those characters? Kirby Star Allies finally launches next week. As you fight through your
Alright.
adventure, you'll reach dream palaces where, surprise, even fan-favorite legacy characters can become Kirby's friends. Well, dream friends anyway. When you're saving the world, it's nice to have some heavy hitters on your side, even the likes of King Dedede, Meta Knight, and Bandana Waddle Dee. Eventually, more Dream Friends will be added to the game via free updates after launch. The first
That's
update
good.
will include Rick, Kine, and Ku,
Okay.
Marks,
Marks. Okay.
and Gooey. It's like a dream come true to bring this ragtag crew of characters together from across the Kirby series.
Okay,
Kirby Star
that's. I
Allies
didn't
launches
expect
on
Marks.
Nintendo Switch March 16th, and the first free update will be available March 28th. Oh yeah, a quick reminder, a free demo is available now in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch. What else are friends for?
There's a lot. Nintendo does a
Tale
lot of free
returns with
DLC.
new artistic touches. Okami, the grand adventure in classical Japanese style, rises again in the HD version. To save the land from a terrible curse, the legendary Okami Amaterasu was resurrected, setting off on a quest with the wandering artist Isu. Overcome challenges using the power of the gods. The celestial
Does it
brush.
work this time?
mere brush
Do the
strokes,
brush
you can
things
make a
work
variety of
this
miracles
time?
come to
Because I would
fruition.
really appreciate it if the
Nintendo
brush
Switch
things would work this
use
time.
touchscreen control in handheld mode, or use the Joy-Con controller's motion controls in TV mode or tabletop mode. Both methods offer an intuitive way to solve puzzles and defeat your foes.
Intuitive, like the last time.
Meet an eclectic cast, solve mysteries, and slay countless monsters to discover what awaits at your journey's end. Okami HD launches on Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Bad taste. Bad taste in my mouth.
Eat up and throw sushi on Nintendo Switch? An adventure unlike any other. With conveyor belt sushi action, it's Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido. The story takes place after the bitter sushi struggles. Raised in a world where sushi is forbidden, Musashi must wage all-out conveyor belt sushi battles to defeat the Empire and topple its sushi monopoly. The gameplay is deep, but the basics are simple. Just eat more and more sushi to pile up plates of matching colors on a table, then throw them all at your opponent. Mix up your strategies to crush your enemies. If you manage to pull off a special move created by one of your sushi sprites, you may be able to get the upper hand in battle. Of course, there's a multiplayer mode too. Battling fellow sushi strikers online can get intense. Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido launches simultaneously on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS.
That is such a strange looking game and I kinda wanna try it.
More travelers, more details, and more launch info.
Hello, this is Masashi Takahashi from Square Enix. Today, I have 3 news items to share with you. First, I'd like to introduce 2 more main characters.
What lies beyond the horizon?
This voice sounded
Meet
familiar.
Tressa the Merchant. She sets off to find her own adventure and gain experience in her job. Her path action is purchase, which means she can
why does
obtain
this sound
special
very
items
familiar?
from townsfolk.
I helped out someone in a bind. Simple as that.
And this
These
is
voices-
Alfin, the
yeah, it
apothecary.
sounded like Kira
He embarks on
Buckland.
his journey to heal those suffering across the continent. His path action is inquire.
A
He
lot of
can
these voice
warm out
actors just sounded
info
familiar.
others aren't privy to in standard conversations. Next, let's talk about jobs in battle. Characters start out with a base job, but they can equip an additional job to use in battle.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
For instance, if another character like the merchant Tressa equips the dancer job, the combined jobs and abilities expand your strategic options. Finally, we know many of you have been wondering about the release date. The game launches July 13th.
Okay, that's not bad.
Additionally, we will be offering a special edition of the game. Inside, you'll find a pop-up book introducing the 8 characters and their places of origin, a helpful map for your adventure, a sound selection CD,
I'm not gonna buy that, but that
coin
looks
based
cool.
on the in-game currency. This special edition will be released the same day as the regular version of the game. Your comments have provided the development team with reference points and inspiration as we head into the home stretch of our work with the game. Please look forward to the release of Octopath Traveler.
What happens when an otaku assassin enters
Yes,
the
No More
game?
Heroes 3, here we go!
The legendary gaming console, the Death Drive Mark II. Travis Touchdown wanders into the game world and embarks on a rampage of epic proportions. Inside, there's an action game, racing, puzzles, a total of 7 different game titles. With his beam katana in hand, he vows to exterminate every
No.
last bug he finds.
Okay.
Chain his simple yet exhilarating basic attacks and his arsenal of skill attacks to cut them
Okay,
down to
that's
size.
new.
A brutal boss.
That is
lurks
a
within
new
each game.
gameplay system.
Creatively combine your moves to crush them.
Okay,
Pass the Joy-Con controller to a
I am
friend for
very
co-op
interested in
multiplayer.
this new gameplay
Partner
style.
up with the one and only Badman. Did we mention the adventure mode, which tells a new story? Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch in
Okay, I am
2018.
very interested in this.
In Dark Souls, every challenge is an opportunity. Plus, Amiibo. Dark Souls,
Yeah, I've never really been a Dark Souls fan.
and hope.
Just never really grabbed me.
In the seemingly endless cycle of death, one clean victory becomes a moment you'll never forget. Now you can savor your accomplishments anytime, anywhere for the first time on console with Nintendo Switch. Before launch, there's going to be a network test, so players can try the game. If this will be your first Dark Souls experience, welcome to a brave new world. Separately, the Solaire of Astora amiibo will be released. With it,
Praise
you
the
can
sun.
perform the popular
It looks like he's
Praise
about
the
to do
Sun
like a
gesture
swan
with reckless
dive.
abandon. Dark Souls Remastered and the Solaire of Astora amiibo launch on May 25th.
How's it going so far? Well,
So
I
far.
have a quick reminder. Did you hear that My Nintendo members can now redeem gold points for digital games and DLC
Oh,
on the
it's like
Nintendo
already
Switch
done or
system?
something.
Just choose to use your points during the checkout process in Nintendo eShop for Nintendo Switch or on the Nintendo website. Visit the My Nintendo website to learn more.
Oh, we've been streaming.
Okay, we have more Nintendo Switch headlines, but first,
Okay, yeah, we're only about halfway
let's
done.
shine a nice long spotlight on one title in particular. Please take a look.
An all-star roster of Mario series favorites is ready to rally in full-blown tennis battles, using their most tactical, tricked-out shots ever. Mario Tennis Aces.
I never actually
There
played
are more
Mario
than
Tennis.
15 playable characters, each with their own distinct characteristics. The varied playstyles on the Nintendo Switch system allow up to 4 players to step onto the court together. Today we'll mainly cover the essentials of the refined tennis gameplay. There's a variety of shots to serve up, like a basic shot, top spin, slice, and a lob that'll zoom over your opponent's head, just to name a few. Why not aim and then shoot? Introducing
Oh,
the
that's
all-new
interesting.
Zone Shot. It lets you pinpoint any spot you want to aim at using motion controls and send the ball crashing down. Zone shots are really powerful, so if you get hit by one, your racket will take some damage.
Oh.
If your racket
Rack-
takes 3 hits, it'll break, forcing you to forfeit if it's your last one. It's an instant KO.
That's new.
Don't give up hope. You can stop a zone shot with a block. Return a shot with perfect timing, and you'll block, protecting your racket. It's no small feat to nail the timing just right. That's where zone speed comes into play.
Okay, I am liking
When
this.
using zone speed, the world around you moves in slow motion, allowing you to perform incredible feats, like chasing down a quick shot.
In the zone.
It's no instant win card, but it makes it a bit easier to block powerful zone shots. Of course, you can't just spam zone shots and zone speed the whole match. You can only initiate these moves by using up some of your energy gauge.
Okay, that is a
Slowly build up
okay.
the longer you
This
keep
is
around
actually a
going.
very deep system.
But the fastest way to fill up your gauge is with the new trick shot.
Trick shot.
If a ball gets away from you, you can jump over to knock it back. It's a risky maneuver. If you don't judge the timing or distance correctly, you may waste your energy or lose a point. But if you're successful, your energy gauge will get a big boost.
Oh, this looks like fun.
Initiate your ultimate
Oh,
shot,
that's,
the
oh,
special
I gotta
shot.
see these.
It will eat up your energy in a big way, but this thing can really turn the tide. It may even destroy your opponent's racket in one hit. However, not even a special shot guarantees a win. There's always a chance it could be blocked, so watch out. In these intense matches, every move you make presents a risk and hopefully a reward.
Oh,
energy gauge
risk
will be the
reward
key to victory.
gameplay I like.
Will you use it for an offensive zone shot? Or use it for some defensive zone speed? Let's say you go for the zone shot. Will you go for a surefire point, or will you try to destroy your opponent's racket and run the
Thank
risk
you,
of getting
Crazy
blocked?
Sean DX for $2.
Non-stop, split-second strategies may be the best part about Mario Tennis Aces.
I
Purists
like this.
rejoice.
I like this a lot.
You can also play using simple rules, which means only basic shots are allowed. Once you connect online, you can play a match with your friends or other players. Events and online tournaments will be held, allowing you to compete against other players. Matchmaking is based on your record during the event. As a participation bonus, you can get special outfits or even additional characters.
Okay.
There's also swing mode, which allows you to use your Joy-Con like a tennis racket. Forehand, backhand,
So yeah.
slice, and lob.
Okay, that seems like,
Wanna play
you
the
know,
game
like
casually with your
Wii,
friends and family.
Wii
Or just
sports
get your body
tennis sort of thing.
The game offers a refined approach to tennis gameplay, focusing on deep strategic payoffs. Plus, the story mode will offer other twists to the good old game of tennis. Mario Tennis Aces launches June 22nd.
Wow, I really, really like what they did with that.
Oh, and one last thing. As we approach the game's launch, we decided to hold a pre-launch online tournament. That way, you can try out Mario Tennis Aces for yourself. We'll announce the details at a later date, so please stay tuned.
Oh, thank you, Alexander the Greatest, for donating $5.
We'll have more on Mario Tennis Aces in the future. Let's continue with some Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay. Got about 10 minutes left.
Captain Toad is ready to explore other systems. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is bound for Nintendo Switch. Explore a variety of tricky sandbox-style levels inspired by Japanese box gardens called Hakoniwa. You can rotate the camera and touch the screen for a better view of hidden treasures. And this time, we've included a few Super Mario Odyssey levels too.
Alright.
Now you can explore locales from a variety of kingdoms. Check out New Donk City.
I'm not sure about this one. It
By the
seems
way,
a little too slow
did you know
paced for my
Captain Toad
tastes.
also appeared in Super Mario Odyssey? The Nintendo Switch version can be played with a friend by sharing a pair of Joy-Con controllers. While one player controls Captain Toad, the other can assist with things like turnip cover fire, so you can enjoy tracking treasure together. We also plan to release a Nintendo 3DS version with 3D visuals and touchscreen controls. It feels like there's a box garden right in your hands. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker launches July 13th. Hey, who turned out the lights?
Hey, who turned out the lights? Oh, yeah. Undertale. Sans, where's the switch? Over here. Turn it on! Ah, that's better. Where was it anyway? You wanna know? We're on it.
Gaming icon crashes Nintendo Switch. The impossible isn't possible until it happens. All 3 original Crash Bandicoot games are debuting on a Nintendo system for the very first time. Spin, jump, and whump through the trilogy's 100+ action platforming levels as Crash and his sister Coco. Everything from the cinematics to the animations to the lush environments has been fully updated since the original games, so they'll look great on your TV
I
or on
am
the
very
go.
surprised
Ruin
that
Dr.
Crash
Neo
Bandicoot is
Cortex's
coming to the
plans for world
Switch.
domination and save Tana
It's
in
like-
Crash Bandicoot. form an uneasy alliance with the mad scientist in Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back.
Yeah, that's what I've been
Stop
thinking.
him
It's like a
from
PlayStation icon on
through a battle
Nintendo.
across time in Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Believe it or not, the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is officially making the wump to Nintendo Switch July 10th.
Yeah, things are weird.
Never fear, Little Nightmares is almost here. From award-winning independent developer Tarsier Studios comes a charmingly horrific adventure
I
like
wonder
no
how.
other.
That's a great comment, Skyshot. I wonder how Naughty Dog pulled
Puzzle
this off.
platformer Little Nightmares will trap you in the Maw, a vast vessel of mystery haunted by corrupted souls. The complete edition on Nintendo Switch contains 2 haunting tales in one package. In 6 and the kids' separate adventures, you must face their childhood fears across all 8 chapters, including all past downloadable content. Each room is a cell, each resident is a threat, and both present complex 3D puzzles to master. Not to mention, you can receive the Nintendo Switch exclusive in-game Pacu mask by tapping the Pac-Man amiibo figure. Little Nightmares Complete Edition releases on May 18th. South Park is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh boy.
We're excited to announce that South Park The Fractured But Whole is coming to Nintendo Switch. From the creators
They
of
got a
South Park
Nintendo
comes this
person to say
outrageously
butthole.
offensive superhero adventure that you can play anytime, anywhere for the very first time. Customize your avatar. Come on down to South Park and join Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman's superhero team. Then have yourself a time with a battle system as surprisingly deep as the show that spawned it.
Aw, you just let him hit you!
Choose a class, level up, build your notoriety, craft items, go on quests, and more. All past DLC will be available for purchase individually or as a part of the Season Pass. DLC 1 Danger Deck and DLC 2 From Dusk Till Casa Bonita will be available at launch. And DLC 3 Bring the Crunch will tell an additional story when it releases later this year. South Park, The Fractured But Whole releases on Nintendo Switch April 24th.
Yeah.
Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition launches when exactly?
Alright, Hyrule Warriors!
The heroes and villains of the Legend of Zelda series are about to spring into action once more, this spring. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition launches May 18th only on Nintendo Switch. ARMS fans, don't miss this. The ARMS League is pleased to extend an invitation to all you hardcore fans out there who've been playing the game, enjoying all the added characters and stages, and going online to play the new Party Crash mode. We're happy to announce the ARMS US and Canada Online Open. Prelims will take place in the game's online ranked match mode from March 8th to March 18th. 8 top players will then move on to the online finals March 31st. All finalists will receive a custom art piece created by the development team. We'll be streaming the event live from Nintendo of America headquarters on our official site. Stay tuned for our social channels for more details in the coming weeks. And if you're not an ARMS fan just yet, well, we have good news. On March 31st, we'll be hosting a 3-day test punch. Download this demo event from Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch. Play for free and see what you think of the world's stretchiest fighting game. On March 21st, producer Kosuke Yabuki will discuss the development of ARMS at the Game Developers Conference. And Hisashi Nogami will present separately on the Splatoon franchise, so look out for coverage of both. Inkopolis News Bulletin. It's update time. This April, Splatoon 2 is getting an update. Version 3.0 is coming.
What
Here's
is
a
with
brief and briny taste of what's to come.
It's like Nintendo just gives so many
100 new
free
pieces of gear.
updates to things.
That means
I
fresh
love
looks
it.
just in time for spring.
But they're like the only guys who seem to understand, you know, like
Plus, more
online
stages.
distribution.
Piranha Pit, Camp Triggerfish, and the hottest date spot for the hippest Inklings, Wahoo World. And what? Rank X is here. Rank X is an extreme rank, even higher than S+. More details are coming soon. Once you meet certain conditions, Callie will appear in Octo Canyon. The world of Splatoon 2 continues to evolve, so don't miss out. Now, a word from the Squid Research Lab. Check out their latest video.
What am I listening to?
Hello, Squid Research Lab here. So, how was it? You just got a sneak peek at the first paid downloadable content for Splatoon 2, the hefty new single-player mode, Octo Expansion. You'll play as the new character Agent 8, who looks like an Octoling. She wakes up on the platform of a dark subway station without her memories. Looks like some kind of shady underground test facility. In this massive subterranean world, there are 80 of these test facilities connected by a subway. You'll depart from the station with purpose. A variety of missions await Agent 8 and her talents. Expect new stories to unfold, shedding new light on beloved characters. You may think you know everything about the world of Splatoon, but these waters run deep, and so does the lore. Escape from these twisted depths, and you'll be able to join multiplayer matches as an Octoling. We hope you enjoy this fresh perspective. Since Octa means 8 in Latin, that means 2018 is the year of the Octoling. Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion will launch this summer. After today's Nintendo Direct, Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion will be available for advanced purchase in Nintendo eShop.
This is so
With this purchase, Splatoon 2 owners will immediately receive Octo-themed in-game gear to use in battle today.
This is so strange.
Thank you, Squid Research Lab. Hopefully Splatoon 2 will continue to splatter our expectations.
You bet!
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Oh, well, actually, we have one more announcement.
Of course there's one more thing.
Please take a look at our last video for the day.
Okay, what is it? Don't play with me, man. Oh. 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 You sons of guns. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Wow. Hype train. Yeah, all aboard the hype train. Smash is coming to the Switch, and the Octolings are gonna be on it. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, so let's go for a quick recap of what we. So yeah, let's see. There was the WarioWare Gold. There's Dylan. It's like Dylan looked pretty interesting. Yeah, the Bowser's Inside Story remake, that was fun. Detective Pikachu was a lot of interesting. I am really excited for the Luigi's Mansion remake. Yeah. How can we... Yes, it's like... Yeah, a lot of this has just been ports, but nobody cares. Alright, Kirby Star Allies. Yeah, that comes out soon. Okami. Yeah. Let's see. What else there we go? Yeah, Octopath Traveler looks good. Yeah, I'm very excited to see what that's going. The No More Heroes game looks like a lot of fun. Dark Souls, not really interested. The tennis game. Oh my gosh, Mario Tennis Aces. Oh, I am really, really looking forward to that. Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, again, just quickly scrolling through this. Treasure Tracker, So yeah, Undertale. I am not purchasing Undertale again. Crash Bandicoot. I'm still very surprised that that's being allowed on a Nintendo console. What else is going on? Yeah, South Park Fresh Your Butthole. Hyrule Warriors. I probably purchased that game like twice, so I'm willing to buy it again a third time. All right, the new Splatoon 2 story mode, and of course, frickin' Smash for the Switch. Just, oh, shoot. That was a, yeah, accidentally, yeah, but anyways, yeah, yes, I have that as my desktop background. Whew. Anime Chris Josh, check Discord. Oh, But yeah. Oh, it canceled. Okay. Well, that was a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Whew. That was amazing. Ugh. Did not expect that to be as good as it was. It's, yeah, top 3 games for me, honestly. Luigi's Mansion, Aces, and I would have to say Smash for Switch. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you all. Thank you all for joining me on this. It's like, yeah, it's, I don't know what it is, but Nintendo, they got us by the scruff of their neck, and we do not mind in the least. So, thank you all for joining me. I shall see you all next time. Bye-bye.